Welcome back to another episode of Sirenlore Lounge. Today we are talking about choosing yourself without guilt. We have a lovely guest on with us today. Sophie, would you like to tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Sophie, and yeah, I have a lot of experience, and and I do love siren law, so I think it helps me, so I think it'll help everyone else.
So tell us a bit about where you are in your journey, um, what you like doing, what are your hobbies, just so we can get to know you a bit better.
Well, I'm a massive gamer girl,
Yeah.
and I do love I love with hair, anything to do with hair, and I'm always like playing with people's hair. Like I'll play with like my partner's hair or my mum's hair and they get sick of it after a while, but I can't help it. I just love playing with hair.
Yeah, that's a great form
Um,
of creativity.
oh, I love it. I do literally, they have no choice. I'll just sit and plait their hair. I can't help it. But yeah, and I'm very, I don't know, I'm very outgoing and I'm calm. And I like to think I'm funny.
Yeah. So, would you like to tell us your story?
So basically, like in my past, I've been through a lot and I don't feel guilty now, like walking away because that was like the best thing I can do with
Mhm.
like situations like I've been in. They're they were just horrible, and I realized when I walked away, it was good for myself because I knew what I needed to do for myself, and I didn't feel guilty like how is people gonna feel or how are them people gonna feel, like, how they're gonna react, and I did take time thinking. No, I'm not gonna do this. Like this is gonna upset them. I don't want to upset them. It was very much like making people happy. I was rather making people happy than making me happy. And when I walked away, that was like the best thing I could do, especially with toxic people and like situations and that. And like I said, when I walked away, that was like the best thing I've ever done. Now I can literally walk down the street without feeling no guilt. Even if I see that person, I'm thinking, I'm sorry, but I'm happy. You can't bring me down anymore. I'm happy. I'm a lot more stronger. I'm a lot more like, relieved. And that I think that's the main thing for like someone when they feel guilty about something, just don't feel guilty. I know it's easier said than done, but as soon as you walk away, you realize how much you knew that you had to do it. And
Yeah,
honestly, it's so crazy, but it's like when you're in that situation, you think you can't do it. But as soon as you do that one big step of, I am going to do this for myself, this is what I need, this is what I need to do, that's when it's like riding a bike. It's simple. You're just doing it. It's not like a chore. It's not like you have to overthink it. You're just going with the flow.
yeah. That is a really powerful part of your story. Um, Something that I picked up there was you mentioned about that one big step that helped you kind of make that switch from kind of people pleasing into a more confident and self-assured woman. So I'm just wondering what that big step looked like for you.
So when I did that big step, I did think, oh my God, this is the most scariest thing ever. Like, I can't do this. Like, how am I going to get myself out of the situation? But all it took was the right people. And I had so many support from my friends. And I thought, you know what? If they can do it, why can't I? Like,
Mhm.
why do I need to be selfish for myself? And, sometimes it is good to be selfish if it's for good things. And that's what I learned. I thought selfish was, no, that's not good. Why are you doing that for all the negativity? But I didn't realize selfish is for positivity as well. And as soon as I sat down and thought about it, it might take weeks, it might take days, it might take months, but no matter how long it takes, it literally was the best thing ever.
Yeah, I guess it's about having that resilience to keep going and not giving up.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I thought I was going to give up, but no, I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I literally stuck my ground and I'm glad I did it because now I don't look back. Now I don't think, why did I do, like, why did I stay sorry? Now I just think of, I'm glad I didn't stay. I'm glad I walked away and I'm glad I'm happy. Oh my God, like, I've actually learned a lot more things along the way.
Yeah. Talking about learning things, when did you realize people pleasing wasn't serving you anymore? I know you touched upon toxic relationships. Was that kind of the environment you were in? Was that specific relationships like romantic, friendships, family? Um, I'm just wondering when that kind of realization hit before you made the big step.
I was only a young girl and I took a massive step from leaving from my family home into another place. And I was still like learning along the way, but when I ended up thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I let myself get upset and get hurt in multiple ways. I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna do this because you want it to happen. I'm gonna do this for me.
I hear you. I guess it's about choosing yourself and taking that power back.
Yeah,
I think we may have touched upon this, but did you ever feel guilty for putting yourself first? Just because I know when I started coming out of people pleasing, it felt really unfamiliar at first, and I often felt guilty, even for the simplest things. And yeah, I'm just wondering if that was the same in your journey.
honestly, I was exactly the same.
Yeah, because I think at the beginning, when you're in people pleasing mode, you're always consistently doing things for other people. And I guess it's that shift from, because you initially feel like you're letting someone down, even though it's for the good of yourself, it just, that beginning phase, getting over that sort of hurdle, I guess that's where the guilt comes from, because you naturally feel like you're rejecting someone or letting them down.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt like I felt bad. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie, I felt bad for them. I'm like, oh, I'm upsetting them. Like, I don't mean to. Like, I'm so sorry. But
yeah,
no, like, I'm so glad now. I like, it's not like I don't care about the feelings, but I care about my feelings more. Because
yeah.
I'm not gonna allow anyone to upset me anymore. I'm not gonna allow anyone to tell me what I can or can't do.
Yeah, because when you abandon yourself so long, especially in people pleasing, it just it gives you a newfound confidence when you start choosing yourself again and stop abandoning yourself.
That's what literally happened. Like, I suffocate my happiness and my feelings, and like I said, abandon them. Like I generally thought my feelings didn't matter,
Hmm.
but it does. It literally it makes you think a lot more. Like wow, like my feelings does matter. My feelings does count. I am worthy. I am good enough. That was a lot to learn, and that was a lot to experience and everything. Like it was a massive roller coaster, but it's like when you're on a roller coaster and you go up a big high bit, you're terrified, but as soon as you hit that drop, the adrenaline is like a rush. You're like, oh my God, the worst of it is over. Now it's all smooth.
Yeah, I love how you describe that. Such a good visualization. How did people around you start reacting to you when you started choosing yourself? You stopped people pleasing. Did you notice any changes in the way people treated you? Did they accept you? Did they kind of go a different way? How was that for you?
To be honest, it was like a mixture. Like with like the toxic surroundings I was around, they they thought the worst of me. they thought I was, like I said, being selfish and I was being horrible and I was being the real me and I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I changing? And horrible things. And I'm not gonna lie, like when I was with the right people, they would just like give me so much courage. Like they were literally was like, you know what, you can do this, like good for you. Like it's about time you've done something good for yourself. With the right people around me, it's made me more stronger. And now the toxic people, they're not in my life anymore. Like that's how it's like they're literally they're doing their own bit, and I hope for dear Lord, like they are happy within themselves, but they can't hurt my feelings anymore.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason. So I was very like mixed emotions at the time. It was very like, oh, like what's happening?
There's a there's a period where you have to build your self-belief and your self-confidence. What are a few things that helped you along the way with building your self-confidence again?
So I have had like a problem with like my self-image and everything. I didn't want to show any part of my body. I didn't want to show my arms, my legs, anything. I'd be wearing like turtleneck tops and or jumpers where it covers me top to bottom. Like I was terrified, but now I'm so happy that I can literally be. I can actually learn how to self-love myself. Get in the mirror and just say like five good things about you. Whether it's your eyes look really pretty today. I love how your hair is. Your outfit looks really nice. Your smile is really good. Like it could be multiple things. It could even be you like how your hair's sitting on your ear. Like it could be honestly anything. I was scared to try new things, but now I thought I would never wear like the things that I would, and like I'm wearing like little crop tops and like to show like a little bit of my skin, but that's not a bad thing. Like it's slowly being like, you know what, I am. It sounds strange, but it's slowly being like, you know what, I'm gaining that bit more confidence. Whether it's tiny bit of skin, it's like, oh my God, she's doing a lot more bigger step. But I say definitely the mirror thing definitely helps me the most.
Yeah, I do love that. I love the mirror work and just everything that you said about it, it's very relatable in a sense because you spend so long kind of shrinking for everyone else and kind of being palatable for other people that when you finally step into yourself and embracing who you are and getting back into the things that you enjoy and building your confidence, it's just really transformational. What would you say to someone who is scared of putting themselves first?
You definitely need to set boundaries. I
Mhm.
said boundaries is definitely the big thing. If you need to set boundaries for toxic people, for instance, don't feel ashamed to walk away. Like, you don't need to feel awkward. You don't need to feel upset. You need to just think, you know what, this is what I need to do. I don't need no negativity in my life. I'm going to walk away. Not only for boundaries, but you need to have like good thoughts in your head. You need to be thinking, I am worthy. I can do this. You need to take control back. I can't stress enough. You need to literally give yourself that respect. I literally have more respect for myself. It's like I'm a brand new person.
I love that for you. Kind of reclaiming your identity and building something new at the same time.
Yeah.
If I was to sum up choosing yourself without guilt, I would say that is about finding your voice again, like you said, with boundaries, and also finding that spark again, I think,
Mm.
because when you, like you said, when you get that self-respect back, you'll never let it go.
Oh, never.
So, if you were to sum up in a few words for you, what does choosing yourself look like?
Respect. Like that's a big thing. And I don't want to copy her, but voice as well. Like
Y-
definitely the voice. And I'd say like the most important one as well is probably like love yourself.
You have to love yourself and you've got to love your life to enjoy it.
Exactly. You only live once. Why, not make the most of it? Whether that's going away on holiday or starting a business or going to college or, you know, why do you have to have someone stopping you?
Yeah, exactly. Right, are you ready for some quick fire questions?
Hope so.
Okay, this is really quick. Don't overthink it. First thing that comes to your mind, coffee or cocktail?
Iced coffee.
Night in or night out?
Nothing.
Overthinker or it is what it is type of person?
It is what it is.
Would you rather be liked or respected?
Respected.
One thing you don't tolerate anymore.
Oh, damn, I wasn't ready for that one.
First thing that comes to your mind.
Oh, don't tolerate it anymore. Bullies
That's a good one. Um, One thing you've stopped apologizing for.
for being myself.
And what would your younger you need to hear?
Oh, that's a good one. Um, I say that definitely it will get better. It will get better. You just gotta look over the worst of things.
Yeah. And who are you becoming?
Oh, I like to say that I'm becoming more confident and I am gaining a lot more happiness and I am a lot more stronger and I ain't got that fear anymore of saying no.
That's perfect because choosing yourself at the end of the day isn't selfish, it's necessary. So we are coming to the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Sirenlore Lounge. Thank you, Sophie, for being here. If you want to follow along Sophie's journey, all her details will be down below. And yeah, we hope you've enjoyed the episode.
Thank you.
Bye.